You have no idea what it means to have nothing. You don't value what we have achieved.
Can't stump the Trump.
I have had to fight for everything my entire life.
Please clap.
I saw a future. Our future.
We had a future until you started destroying it.
President Donald Trump knows how to make America great. Deal from strength or get crushed every time.
Despite its impressive length, it's a nimble navigator, and some can be highly venomous.
I only tell the truth, lobbyists.
Just like the tarantula it's killing, the centipede has two curved, hollow fangs, which inject paralyzing
Liar.
venom.
You probably are worse than Jeb Bush.
Maybe get
This
the remnant
centipede
out.
is a
You
predator.
admonish.
Bankrupt. Excuse me, Jeb.
Yeah, my mom is the strongest woman I know.
She should
This
be
is
running.
not about.
Get him out of here. Get out.
I'm not going to invite Donald Trump to the rally in Charleston on Monday afternoon.
I don't wanna
My brother's
go.
coming to speak. And when I did apologize for her.
No, I won't
right
do that
now.
because I said nothing wrong.
From an elderly woman.
Let me talk. Quiet.
Help.
Centipede.
You can't stump the Trump.
We don't win anymore. We don't make good deals anymore.
And let's dispel once and for all with this fiction that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing.
We are going to make America great again.
Tonight, live from the Peace Center in Greenville, South Carolina, CBS News brings you the
Jeb Cuck time.
Assad, but wouldn't that also put us into conflict with Russia, a country that supports Assad? So doesn't that mean effectively Assad's there to stay?
No, it doesn't, and that's the problem. The lack of leadership in this country by John. Complete, unmitigated disaster.
Mr. Trump, you were mentioned here.
Let me just tell you this. Jeb is so wrong. Jeb
To be a tough guy. It doesn't work. I'm the tough guy.
Just so you understand, you know what that is? That's Jeb's special interest in lobbyists talking. Look, let me just tell you something. Jeb,
Looks like the shills didn't learn from their last stumping.
Jeb is so wrong. You got to fight ISIS first. You fight ISIS first. Right now you have Russia, you have Iran, you have them with Assad, and you have them with Syria. You have to knock out ISIS. They're chopping off heads. These are animals. You have to knock them out. You have to knock them off strong. You decide what to do after. You can't fight two wars at one time. We've spent $5 trillion in the Middle East because of thinking like that. We've spent and Lindsey Graham, who backs him, who had 0 on his polls. So let me just tell you something. We've spent. I only tell the truth, lobbyists.
So the very basic fact is that Vladimir Putin is not going to be an ally of the United States. Vladimir Putin is not going to be an ally of the United States. Vladimir Putin is not going to be an ally of the United States. Vladimir Putin is not going to be an ally of the United States.
Foolish guac-bold merchant.
The war in Iraq, we spent $2 trillion, thousands of lives. We don't even have it. Iran is taking over Iraq with the second largest oil reserves in the world. Obviously, it was a mistake.
So
George Bush made a mistake. We can make mistakes, but that one was a beauty. We should have never been in Iraq. We have destabilized the Middle East.
But so,
Are you concerned at all that your attacks on George W. Bush? You know, he's a very popular figure in the state of South Carolina, and a lot.
So am I.
so I mean, so you still think he should be
I think
impeached?
it's my turn, isn't it?
You do whatever you want. You call it whatever you want. I want to tell you, they lied. They lied. They lied.
Okay.
They said there were weapons of mass destruction. There were none, and they knew there were none. There were no weapons of mass
Okay.
destruction.
All right. Governor Bush. When a member on the stage's brother gets attacked,
I got
brother
about
gets to
5 or
respond.
6. Do I get to do it 5 or 6 times or just once
nice.
responding to that? So here's the deal.
Stop talking.
Sick and tired of him going after my
Guac bowl.
My
Guac
is the greatest in my mind. My brother was building a security apparatus to keep us safe, and I'm proud of what he did. And he's had the gall to go after
The World
my
Trade
mother.
Center came
He's
down
had the
during
gall
your
to
brother's
go after
reign.
my mother.
Remember that.
Hold on.
Let me finish this. He's had the gall to go after my mother.
That's not keeping
Look, I
us
won
safe.
the lottery when I was born 63 years ago and looked up and I saw my mom. My mom.
Stop talking.
Mom is the strongest woman I know.
She should
This
be
is
running.
not about my family.
She should
This
be
is
running.
not about.
And let's dispel once and for all with this fiction that Barack Obama doesn't know what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. Barack Obama is undertaking a systematic effort to change this country, to make America more like the rest of the world. That's why he passed Obamacare
I
and
gotta
the
tell you,
stimulus
this
and
is just
Dodd-Frank
crazy.
and a
huh?
deal with Iran.
This is
It
just
a
nuts,
systematic
okay?
effort.
The world, excuse me, I lost hundreds of friends. The World Trade Center came down during the reign of George. He kept us safe. That's not safe.
Holy shit. The shills are booing Donald's dead friends. That's slower than Jeb's lowest polling number.
I don't know how he knows what I said on Univision because he doesn't speak Spanish. And second of all, the other point that I would make...
Marco, si quieres, díselo ahora mismo, díselo ahora. En español, si quieres.
This is a disturbing...
Build a wall.
He also
Simple
said
fact
about
is,
language.
I've laid out my plans.
He said
as it
about
relates to
language. For
immigration.
language. 2 days ago, he said he would take his pants off and moon everybody, and that's fine. Nobody reports that. He gets up and says that, and then he tells me, "Oh, my language was a little bit rough," which I appreciate.
For most of his life, his policies have been very, very liberal. For most of his life, he has described himself as very pro-choice and as a supporter of partial birth abortion. Right now, today, as a candidate, he supports federal taxpayer funding for Planned Parenthood. I disagree with him on that.
Tactical nuke incoming!
That's a matter of principle,
You are the
and I'll
single
tell you.
biggest liar. You probably are worse than Jeb Bush.
Well, Ted Cruz is desperate. Look, I think Ted's a very unstable guy.
You are the single biggest liar.
All right.
This guy lied. Let me just tell you, this guy lied about Ben Carson when he took votes away from Ben Carson in Iowa, and he just continues. This guy made a mistake. Nasty guy. Now I know why he doesn't have one endorsement from any of his colleagues.
All right, John, I
Senator
get
Cruz,
to
pick
respond.
from the buffet there.
When you point to his own record, he screams.
Wait a minute. Hold it, you dummies.
Go.
Hey, Ted, I'm leading by a lot.
There's not a damn thing you're going to be able to do about it.
Big fat mistake. Better not attack.
Called Stump the Trump.
And you know how I know that?
Hold on, gentlemen.
Ted
I'm going to
Cruz
turn this
wanted
car around.
John Roberts, Ted Cruz, with your brother, I don't need that, wanted John Roberts to be in the United States Supreme Court. They both pushed him. He twice approved Obamacare.
All right, gentlemen.
Good going, man.
My name was...
Hold on. I'd like you to... You want to jump in
called
here?
me a liar.
I understand.
Say something.
You're on deck,
You
Governor.
also...
This is a CBS News special report.
Donald Trump just stumped the Pope. Let's take you to the footage of this heavenly and eternal stumping.
For a religious leader to question a person's faith
It's a big fat mistake.
And as president, I will not allow Christianity to be consistently attacked and weakened, unlike what is happening now. No leader, especially a religious leader, should have the right to question another man's religion or faith. They should be ashamed of themselves for doing so, especially when so many lives are involved and when illegal immigration is so rampant and so dangerous and so bad for the United States. Okay? Period. That's it. Period.
We came to the right place. How many of you are Democrats? Sure country, too.